The enemy doesn't attack those who are already lost. He targets you because you are chosen. You were marked for greatness even before you were born, and hell knows it. That's why your life has always felt like a battlefield, even when everything on the outside seems calm. But the most dangerous attacks are not the ones that are obvious. They are the traps you don't recognize until you're already bleeding. One of the enemy's subtle traps is the counterfeit assignment. He sends people, opportunities, even ministries that appear to be from God. They look holy, sound anointed, and feel right, but are actually designed to drain your purpose, delay your calling, and dilute your faith. Just because it glitters doesn't mean it's from God. 2 Corinthians 11:14 warns that Satan disguises himself as an angel of light, and that's why many of the chosen are trapped in cycles that seem spiritual but are actually poison. Number 2. The next trap is the warfare of isolation. Not the kind of separation God uses to refine you in the wilderness, but the kind where the enemy whispers, "No one understands you, no one sees you, and you're better off alone." He wants you cut off from counsel, away from covering, and separated from strength. But Proverbs 11:14 says, "In the multitude of counselors there is safety." If you begin to pull away from everyone, even those who speak truth, you may already be in the trap. 3. The third trap is the temptation of prolonged delay. The enemy can't stop what God has ordained, but he'll do everything to make you weary in the waiting, hoping you'll compromise just once, take matters into your own hands like Saul did in 1 Samuel 13, or give up just before the breakthrough. He stretches time to strangle your faith, but Romans 8:25 reminds us that if we hope for what we do not see, we wait for it with patience. The fourth trap is spiritual pride. When you start thinking you've matured beyond correction, when revelation becomes more important than obedience, and when you measure your worth by your spiritual gifts instead of your character. That was Lucifer's downfall, and he wants to repeat it in you. The higher God elevates you, the more the enemy whispers that you're above others, above submission, above process. But James 4:6 is clear. God resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. 5. The fifth trap is distraction disguised as progress. Sometimes the enemy doesn't tempt you with sin, but with busyness. You'll be building, working, achieving, but none of it aligned with your true calling. He loves to keep the chosen ones in a state of almost fulfilled, active but not effective, visible but not fruitful, known but not anointed. Luke 10:41-42 shows Martha doing what seemed necessary, but Jesus said Mary chose what was better. You are not called to be everywhere doing everything. You are called to be obedient. This is the hour to test every voice, weigh every opportunity, and discern every open door. Not everything good is from God. You have been set apart, and that means the traps sent against you are custom designed, subtle enough to blend in, dangerous enough to destroy destiny. Stay awake, stay armored, stay humble, because the enemy fears what you are about to become, and he is fighting to stop you before you realize who you truly are. So here's the challenge. Examine your steps, check your circle, guard your heart, and ask the Holy Spirit to reveal every hidden trap around you. Because chosen or not, traps don't care. Only discernment can keep you free.